Meanwhile, Percy Jackson charged into battle. He swung his sword, dodging the spirit's attempts to snare him, but his efforts were futile. Whenever his blade connected with the Nasoi, their bodies simply dissolved into glittery mist, then resolidified. A spirit lunged to grab him. From the ground, Meg scooped up a frozen black peach and threw it with such force it embedded itself in the spirit's forehead, knocking him down. "We gotta run," Meg decided. "Yeah." Percy backtracked towards us. "I like that idea." I knew running would not help. If it were possible to run from disease spirits, the medieval Europeans would have put on their track shoes and escaped the Black Death. And, FYI, the Black Death was not my fault. I took 1 century off to lie around the beach in Cabo and came back and found the Nisoi had gotten loose and a third of the continent was dead. Gods, I was so irritated. But I was too terrified to argue. Meg and Percy sprinted off through the orchard, and I followed. Percy pointed to a line of hills about a mile ahead. "That's the western border of the camp. If we can just get there." We passed an irrigation tank on a tractor trailer. With a casual flick of his hand, Percy caused the side of the tank to rupture. A wall of water crashed into the 3 Nosoi behind us. "That was good," Meg grinned, skipping along in her new green dress. "We're gonna make it." No, I thought. We're not. My chest ached. Each breath was a ragged wheeze. I resented that these 2 demigods could carry on a conversation while running for their lives, while I, the immortal Apollo, was reduced to a gasping like a catfish. "We can't," I gulped. "They'll just—" Before I could finish, 3 glittering pillars of smoke plumed up from the ground in front of us. 2 of the Nosoi solidified into cadavers, one with a peach for a third eye, the other with a tree branch sticking out of his chest. The third spirit, well, Percy did not see it in time. He ran straight into the plume of smoke. "Don't breathe," I warned him. Percy's eyes bugged out as if to say, "Seriously?" He fell to his knees, clawing at his throat. As the son of Poseidon, he could probably breathe underwater, but holding one's breath for an indeterminate amount of time was a different matter altogether. Meg picked up another withered peach from the field, but it would offer her little defense against the forces of darkness. I tried to figure out how to help Percy, because I am all about helping, but the branch-impaled Nossos charged at me. I turned and fled, running face first into a tree. I'd like to tell you that that was part of my plan, but even I, with all my poetic skill, cannot put a positive spin on it. I found myself flat on my back, spots dancing in my eyes, the cadaverous visage of the plague spirit looming over me. "Which fatal illness shall I use to kill the great Apollo?" the spirit gurgled. "Anthrax, perhaps Ebola." "Hangnails," I suggested, trying to squirm away from my tormentor. "I live in fear of hangnails." "I have the answer," the spirit cried, rudely ignoring me. "Let's try this." He dissolved into smoke and settled over me like a glittering blanket.